be told, it's the calm before the storm type energy out there these days. Some folks are just outright nervous. Folks not quite sure what to make of particular things. Everything that they thought they knew is upside down. Folks is faking this. Folks is on social media platforms acting a fool behind what quote unquote celebrities do, which is just plain distractions. Parties are easily distracted. They don't put in the work necessary to make sure they survive what is coming. I find it not surprising and not disappointing. It's to be expected that our kith and kindred can become ensconced. They can become enamored with the musings of a comedian. And they will spend hours preparing memes and gifts and stuff. As some would say, the quote-unquote internet is undefeated. The amount of focus that goes into some choice words from a comedian can compare it to the absolute silence and the dearth of ideas and the lack of fiscal responsibility and the utter lack of vision of our kith and kindred that will put all that time into social media and social media responses to the musings of a comedian. Nothing against the comedian. I don't know the man. I don't interact with him. He's amusing. Time and place for everything, including entertainment. However, when parties are not doing what they're supposed to be doing, therein lies the rub. You can focus all that on the musings of an entertainer, but your area where you lay your head is under attack, and it has been. Your household's under attack, and it has been. They hit you in the head with a brick, lied to your faces, and parties said, yeah, whatever they sell you, as a rule, our kith and kindred, they buy it. It's the easiest thing for them to do, the path of least resistance, so they can have access to trinkets and toys from their colonizing hostile masters. Point this out to them, and they are aggrieved. Point this out to them for their own good, so they can deal with the matter at hand, and they are offended and will draw their last breath fighting to protect those who they are encumbered to. They will argue you down. That is sadly to be expected. It need not be. However, it's what it is. What I find to be the most galling is the babies. They suffer. The children do this. They wild. They are a reflection of you. And what you allow shall continue. Parties not willing to advance themselves in knowledge, wisdom, and comprehension are going to pay that price, and so are their babies. Cold hard reality. You've had 4 generations now. 4 generations now that have descended into the mayhem. Those that went through the mayhem on the other side of the ocean to rid themselves of colonization. Those on this side of the ocean too that went through great lengths to rid themselves of the vestiges of what some call slavery, and most certainly the Jim Crow era, only to watch the Jim Crow era 2.0 creeping up on them right as we speak. And what do? Listen to the musings of a comedian while not engaging upon a plan and funding a plan to become unencumbered unto those that's doing them like that. They can't see it. Those that do don't want to see it and bury their heads. Not all, just in general. And they bury their heads to maintain access to trinkets and toys. And in a few minutes, their worthless paper is going away. In a few minutes, the worthless crypto is going away. They're not going to allow crypto to compete with their Universal Monetary Unit, their UMU. You want to participate in their system? You must do what you're told. They want your biometrics, and there's patents for Neuralinks. They want to plug into your skull with USB ports. They're taking away the cell phones. Your right hand is going to be your cell phone. They're putting the camera in your wrist. You were told to come out of Babylon, and our folks refuse. That is what the overwhelming evidence bears out. This is not an attack. This is a wake-up. Either folks are going to catch on and change course, or they're not. I don't speak for them. I only speak for the Amexem-Empire population. We provide you with a viable option to unset nonsense. You don't need this system for anything.